same opponent,
The same
you're
match.
literally having the exact same match.
And then that's the match we saw, probably. Yeah. Mercedes Martinez, none too pleased that she didn't win the whole thing last year, is back to win the whole thing this year. When they said she has, like, 2 full-time jobs on top of all of this, I'm like, so you don't sleep?
Yeah, sleep is not a thing.
Because I think she has a family, too. Like,
she does, yeah.
Like, significant other, kids.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So just, like, where do you find time to just do anything?
I don't know. There are some people like
that,
though.
Eat, for example.
Yeah. She eats while in the ring, She's got food stationed underneath the ring. She gets, she does a quick powder out, and then she just crawls under the ring and eats some noodles or something.
Oh, my head. Because Jesus, full credit to her.
Yeah.
Defeating Ashley Rain.
Which I did not expect at all, because...
So Madison Rain, Ashley Rain in WWE. Lost first round.
Yeah.
Done.
Remember how big a deal? You know how big a deal it was that she was coming?
Like multiple time Impact.
Yeah.
TNA Women's Champion.
Just in and out.
Done. We're done here.
This must be on her, because I can't imagine WWE.
Well, she was at All In, so I don't think she's. This
not.
Was her. I want to compete in a WWE ring, and I did it.
Yeah, it might be that. It might just be like I need the WWE logo on the turnbuckle, and I can say I've done it, and bye bye.
That's kind of what Ibushi did.
Yeah, pretty much.
And ZSJ.
Yeah, he was just sort of like, hey,
I did it.
Yeah. I just so I can say I wrestled with the logo.
It's that, what is it? What's the story? The Doors and Ed Sullivan? Was it Ed Sullivan?
Yeah.
Where it's like they wanted to take some words out of one of their songs, and they did the song fully.
Yeah.
I think it was Light My Fire.
Yeah.
And they're like, you'll never do the Ed Sullivan show. He's like, hey man, we just did.
We just did, yeah.
So
Can't
it's just like,
take it away from me.
Well, we'll never do WWE. Hey man, we just did.
Yeah.
So... I think it's one of those.
Yeah, because, I mean, in all fairness, like, you say what you will about the WWE, they're still the biggest game in town, and it is, most of us, and I would say a lot of these people, probably Madison Rain and several others, grew up watching WWE. That was your first, view of professional wrestling.
So even if you do one match...
You're still got to wrestle in a WWE ring.
You did it.
Yeah. It matters to a lot of people.
Pay-per-view action.
Yes.
Or special event, whatever they want to call it. They still call pay-per-view, which I
think
is weird.
Which is weird, because I don't think
this isn't
on pay-per-view.
You don't pay-per-view
anymore. Only the big four are on pay-per-view still.
Hell in a Cell. Kickoff.
Yes.
The main event of the kickoff, because there was only one match. New Day, Rusev Day.
Yep.
New Day wins. LOL.
Yeah. A little bit of business with the Aiden... just feeding more of the Aiden Rusev bust up. Yeah,
because he's just like, no, I got it, Rusev, I got it.
I do believe...
And he didn't have it.
Yeah. And basically I do think that this is going to be Aiden getting all pissed off and attacking Rusev. That's basically where it's going, yeah. Which is good. It'll be fun.
First match proper of the event. One of 2 Hell in a Cells.
Can we discuss the red cage?
The big red cage.
Fuck me sideways.
Fire red. Like fire... engine red.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, I can understand if you wanted to paint it red. I'm with you. But
that was a Vince call.
Did it have to be
surprise,
that?
It was a Vince call.
But did it have to be that fucking red?
They said they did a TV day. Like, it looks great.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it looks red.
It's fucking definitely bright. And I was immediately afraid as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, the crowd's gonna have trouble seeing through that one. And yeah. Reports came in, like, the crowd's like, yeah, it's a lot harder to see than even the black one. Just seeing through it, like, seeing the action, it's just difficult.
I've been live watching a Hell in a Cell match. It is hard to watch. And I can imagine it's even harder with a bright red cage.
Fucking red. Like, your eyes don't know how to focus that kind of shit, so...
Either way.
Yeah.
Randall Keith Orton. Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
Yes.
Randy Orton is a sick son of a bitch.
Fuck me, man.
When he pulled out the tool.
Oh, Jesus.
And he pulled out the screwdriver. And he grabbed Jeff Hardy by the head. I'm like, I know where this is going.
I do, too, and... Ew.
Fucking gross.
I gotta tell you, I don't have that little fucking thing that Jeff Hardy does where you expand your earlobe.
The gauge or whatever?
For whatever fucking reason. I still don't know why people do it, but I do have multiple earrings. That hurt me to watch.
Like, when he put it in...
I know what that would feel like.
He twisted. and he twisted, and he twisted again, and he had this look like this, yeah,
like he was getting off,
and I'm
that
like,
was...
I thought Suzuki was fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
no.
I didn't know Randy Orton had this in him.
If Randy Orton ever decided to leave WWE and go to New Japan, he's got a home in Suzuki Gun. I'm just saying.
Like, as the resident Randall Keith Orton detractor
Yes.
on this show, how did you feel?
I have no
Randy
complaints this time.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, first of all, I can't fault this match at all because this match was
really good.
Fantastic. He played his role perfectly as the sadistic
like
bastard.
to the hilt.
Yeah, he hit the sadistic. Like he literally like it was like just,
he looked like he was legit getting off when he was twisting.
Yeah, it was
Jeff's
fantastic heel work. Like,
and Jeff was selling like only Jeff Hardy can.
Jeff Hardy is one of the great, probably the best seller in the company. Like he was just, it looked so good, and everything he did to Jeff just seemed that much more fucking angry and bitter because he just kind of had a little bit of like everything he did was like, I'm gonna put some stank on a little bit. Like even the fucking really ill-advised fucking ladder spot where the ladder's upside down and his plan was to suplex Randy into it. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. You're getting chest first on that bitch.
And he did.
And he did.
And
it
gross.
Closed in on him. And
again, last
Randy
man standing out of the out of the three tables.
Yeah. 42 years old.
Yeah.
He just got fucking like sandwiched in, and Randy like he had this look in his face of like, I just did that. I'm like, dude, like just what the fuck?
Like, look what I did.
Yeah, I just did that.
Match ends. So Jeff Hardy sets up a ladder.
Yeah.
He sets up a little ladder, and he sets up a table. He's going to do his typical spot where he's going to leapfrog, use the smaller ladder to leapfrog over the big ladder to go through Randy and the table.
Yeah.
But he says, no, I'm Jeff Hardy.
It wasn't just that.
I've never been in a Hell in a Cell, and I'm going to do something fucking crazy.
It wasn't just that. It started, and I did, because I like, oh, good for him. He's learning some acting, because you could kind of see his thought process. He couldn't do the leapfrog. The cage was in the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm not going to do that, I guess. So he decided, I'm going to be dumber.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I'm going to crawl along the top of the cage.
At the fucking age of 42.
Yeah. And I'm going to swing myself like a toddler and use my body to kill Randall Keith Orton. How'd that go?
And then he let go.
He let go, and Randy moved immediately, and it was just...
And he didn't even go through the table proper.
No.
His, like, upper chest
and
his face went through the table.
His face hit the mat.
Like, through the table and splat.
Okay. Jeff was legit unconscious. Like, there is no... because you don't flatten like that if you are awake. Because it was just a solid... There was no bounce of the ring. There was no selling. There was... A man is lying there. And then, of course, it doesn't help because the whole point of it is the ref is supposed to say, he's hurt, get the fucking cage up. Which he did, and I'm like, I don't know if it's shoot right now because he's not moving.
Well, here's the thing. Because how the main event, Hell in a Cell, we almost had 2 Hell in a Cell matches not have a finish.
Yeah. If Randy hadn't been
But Randy Orton went, no.
Yeah. No.
Like, Cage is
I'm
being,
winning.
risen for the EMTs, fucking referees
Trainers, EMTs, referees down.
And he's like, no, bitch.
Yeah, no, we're getting this.
You count. And the ref's like, I'm not counting.
He's like, yes, you will.
1, 2, 3.
Now get the fucking people.
Get everybody
Raise the damn cage.
And then...
But that also, in hindsight, I'm glad it didn't occur to me. Because if I'd thought about it, I'd been like, fuck, this means that the main event's not going to have an ending. Yeah. I should have thought about it, and I'm glad I didn't, because it would have ruined the main event for me. But...
There was blood in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Randy... There was blood in most of these matches.
Yeah. Randy slashed his leg open pretty bad.
And his back.
Because Jeff's belt, when he went through the V ladder, his belt actually broke, which I'm like, all these years, that's never happened. Mm. And they both decided to whip each other with it, but Jeff was a little more sadistic and used the studded side. So
whatever you're into, Sailor.
Hey man, it busted Randy's back open, but he also legitimately on a chair fucking slit his leg open too. So pretty fucking gross.
So we cut to Randy Orton bleeding.
Yep.
and just the big old smile on his face as
grin
Jeff
of, like,
Hardy
I
is
just
being
killed Jeff Hardy.
stretchered. Fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Holy fuck.
I have no negative comments to say about this match. This match was absolutely fantastic. The only negative I would say is, Jeff, don't fucking do that shit.
Hey, your brother just retired.
Yeah.
And you're like 42.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't.
Just stop. You crazy, crazy bastard.
But you're also magnificent. Becky Lynch.
Yes.
Defeating Charlotte Flair for the women's title.
She did, which I don't believe I called.
Kind of
I'm
clean.
shocked by. Yeah. It was a little too clean for my liking. Again, this is proof of, like, yeah, let's maybe not keep her as a heel.
Her big heel move was, I'm not going to shake your hand at the end.
Yeah, because, well, like, she did grab the tights at the very end, which was kind of lame.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, but it didn't need it. Not the only time that happened tonight, but I'll get to that. But, yeah, it was just like, I'm not going to shake your hand. That's my big heel move. Because at the same time, I kind of believe that Becky's way too nice a person to be a heel. I don't buy it.
Yeah. They need the double switch, either
really
in
do.
Australia or at Evolution.
Yeah.
Match was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
But
following what it followed, it was going to be a downside.
I think it'll go a lot better in Australia and in Evolution.
Yeah, as long as it's in a better place, in better. In all fairness, there was nothing that could have followed this match. There was nothing.
Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins might have had the best tag match in WWE this year.
Yeah. No arguments.
Drew and Dolph won, and yeah, this might be the best tag match WWE's had all year.
Yeah.
It's one of the best tag matches I've seen all year, in any company.
Agreed. It was fan-fucking-tastic, pitch perfect, everybody looked amazing, the match itself was just so fucking good.
The back and forth of Seth and Dolph and Dean and Drew.
It literally seemed like they each kind of had their own player that they were trying to take out. And it worked insanely well. Like, I've seen other wrestlers try to do that, where it's like almost like each side sort of picks their opponent and they go, and it usually fails. This worked perfectly. It really seemed like both of them had a grudge against each other, so it worked really well.
Watch it.
Yeah,
that's all we could say is watch.
Just watch this. It's fantastic.
At the end, near that sequence with I don't know if it was. I think it was. I want to say it was Drew and Dean, but like that back and forth sequence of them hitting lariats and boots and at the end, oh my god!
And that finish, like it was so well done. Like, cause that,
like a Claymore kick out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was literally like, cause basically, if like Seth had Drew up to do his he does the two Dolph. Sorry, he does the two.
He was going for
Falcon arrows.
Yeah.
He has the second Falcon arrow he does out of the roll up, and just as he's got him up, Drew comes in with the Claymore kick, and they both fall, and Dolph lands on Seth.
His hand.
His hand lands on Seth, and that's what gets him the win. That is the best finish you could have ever hoped for, because no one looks great there. It's just everyone died, and it just so happened that Dean or Dolph landed on Seth.
Yeah, there's no definitive winner.
No, not at all. So
you can do this again,
which they're going to, clearly.
And yeah, it's unfortunate that the best tag match WWE's had all year are two tag teams that are just two singles guys put together. But
yeah, but you know what? Well, first of all, I mean,
Dean and Seth, they've been a tag team. Dean and Seth have been a tag team,
and Dolph and Drew have been since WrestleMania.
Yeah,
so
it's been some time.
It's
been some time. AJ and Joe fucking tore it down.
They did, but I have one slight complaint, and I'm glad other people did see this as well. It didn't seem personal enough.
Yeah,
considering what it was going forward, it still seemed like a wrestling match. Now, I'm not shitting on it because it was great, but
well, here's the thing: this isn't the last match.
No,
and I think the last match is going to be a street fight. No, actually, it is.
Yeah, that's right.
After this match was over, because it ended in controversy, Paige made a no DQ match for Australia.
Right. So that's where we're going to get it, but it just still seemed like there should have been a little more.
The problem is you can't have it. They can't have a fight.
Yeah,
because there were rules.
No, I know. But there should have been a little more.
So there needed to be a no DQ to make it personal, because that's when you can use weapons and you can be violent.
Yeah, but I feel like specifically from AJ should have been a little more aggressive and a little less finesse.
Well, that's how he is, right? Like AJ, as cruel as he was at the end of the SummerSlam match, is not usually that cruel.
No,
he's a man of God.
No, I know, but it still seemed like he was really still wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, there is ways to anger it up within the confines of the rules.
I think that's Australia. I think that's the issue. That this match wasn't personal enough.
Yeah.
But it will be.
Oh, I know.
And it should have been here, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think just, they had so many on a card where you have 2 Hell in a Cell